Do you guys remember when we were kids and we had little to no responsibility, but our lives were so put together? Like we were on top in academics and we were doing extracurriculars, we were doing sports, we were in everything, and we even had time to watch cartoon shows. Like, have you ever wondered how that was possible? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I will tell you how you can get back your life together. So let's get into it. Your environment is the reason why you feel like you have 21 tabs open on your laptop and you cannot figure out where the music is coming from. And by environment, I do not only mean the space around you, it is the people that you talk to and what you talk to those people. And then it's the movies you watch, the music you listen to, the content that you consume on social media, and then the books you read, the places you visit. It's so much more than the space you live in. We are not aware of the impact that our environment has on our daily lives. So for step 1, you're going to have to grab a notebook really quickly, or if you do not want to, watch this video fully and then grab a notebook later. I'll have a PDF link below for all the questions that I'm going to state now. So let's get into it. The first question is, how do I spend my day? And for this question, you're going to have to write down everything that you do right after waking up and right before sleeping. Okay, if you scroll right after waking up, that is not a good thing. But you're going to have to write that down. Okay, so the next question is, what am I spending my most time and energy on? Is it something I like or is it something that I don't like? Okay, let's be real, and for most people, we spend our most time on our work or on our academic pursuits like college or school. And the next question is it something that if it's something that I don't like, how can I delete it from my life or do it in a different way that suits my needs? Essentially, you're going to have to research on how you can romanticize your life while being in a work that you do not want to do. Just think about ways in which you can romanticize it, or look for inspiration from people who are like really into doing that thing. So moving on to the fourth question, how much time am I spending on my phone? Is it making any positive impact or am I just using it to pass time? This question is for every one of you with a crippling phone addiction. Even if you don't have one, or if you just spend 4 hours on your phone, you're going to have to answer this question and you're going to have to just deal with it. Because if you are spending 4 hours on your phone, those 4 hours can be spent on a part-time job or something else, on your creative pursuits or your hobbies that will make you a better person in the future. So why are you doing that? Why are you looking at people's lives and not just living your own life? Yeah, so answer the question, right? So the next question is, how is my health? Am I giving enough nutrition and water to my body? Am I resting well? This is for all of my friends who do not drink enough water or who do not eat good food. If you're not respecting your body is not going to respect you back. It's going to let you down on the most important day. Okay, it's like if you're not sleeping enough and if you expect your body to be not tired, I do not know how that's possible, because that's not a healthy mindset at all. So you're going to have to step up for your body and then treat it better. Okay, so the next question is, what kind of people do I surround myself with? Are they supporting my growth and well-being? To be honest, this is for all those people pleasers who just want people around them to validate them. And I think for people like them, and also I am also a people pleaser. I'm a recovering people pleaser, to be honest. So you need to work into self-validation and things like that. So there's that. The next question is, how much money am I spending daily? Is it necessary or is it enough? So this can be for both kinds of people who are like an overspender or who do not even spend much. Like I was a stingy person too, and I would be so afraid to just spend some money on a gift for myself. Like I really would just have to spend money on things that you want. And also for those people who keep spending money on things that they don't want, this is also for you. You need to keep a track of how much money you're spending daily. And now that we have UPI, it's so you don't even know where your money is going. So you need to keep track of your money, right? So there's that. The next question is, how does my savings look at the moment? What are some ways in which I can improve it? I'm telling you guys, savings is really important. And if you're if you do not have any savings right at the moment, you need to start saving up, because there is going to be an emergency in the near future where you will need money, but you cannot ask anyone for money. So you need to have savings for those kind of emergencies, and also for your future goals, right? So the next question is, do I look presentable enough? Is there anything that I can wear to give a touch of my personal style? And this is for people who do not even feel comfortable in your own skin. Like, you don't have to buy new clothes. For example, this sweater is something that I bought in my 9th grade, and I still use it in a different way, of course. I was using it with skinny jeans, but skinny jeans, that was a disaster, okay? So you need to start finding things that are right for you, and then experiment with things. You don't have to buy new clothes, or if you want to, you can, but just experiment with new things and then find what you're comfortable in. And also there's this saying called wear the dress, do not let the dress wear you, right? So you need to start adopting that mindset. So the next question is, when is the last time that I cleaned my space? Do I have any junk or things that no longer resonate with me? This is for all of those hoarders. So you need to start having a routine where you clean your space in like a week or in like 3 months. You just need to have to do a deep clean every 3 months, because you do not need things that do not resonate with you or do not reflect the future you, right? There's no point in keeping that. Now you might ask me, like, I have done all the questions. Like, what do you want me to do with these answers? I've got you. You're going to make an ins and outs list. Yeah, you've heard of pros and cons. This is a bit different, and also this is a bit similar to life audit, but not exactly. So what you have to do is take a paper, fold it in half, and then label the column. Both columns is ins and outs. So first you will have your outs here, and then you will have your ins here. What you're going to do is, from the answers that you've written down for every single question, you're going to identify what you do not want in your life. So for example, if you are spending more time on your phone and your out is spending more time on your phone, you have to write a corresponding in for that. For me, it was reading more books, so my in was there. So essentially what you're going to do is first fill out your outs column, and then you're going to have to fill out your ins column. So you do not have to fill every in for every out, okay? So if your out is drinking less water, you're just going to have to drink more water. That is your in, like, you know that, right? So you don't have to fill out every in for your out. So you're just going to have to fill out your in for the most destructive habits that you have, right? So now that you have your ins and outs list, what you're going to do is prioritize the thing that's draining the life out of you, like the thing that is making you not reach your potential. For me, it was scrolling on Instagram. Like, I kept scrolling on Instagram for like 4 hours or 5 hours per day, and it was destroying my mental health to the point that I was so numb and I couldn't even realize what I wanted in my life. So, realize what's holding you back, and that is your first priority out. You have to take that out completely from your life. So for something that you want to take out of your life, you need to start restricting yourself from doing it. Like, if you want to stop scrolling, you need to start keeping your phones in places that you will not look at, or you need to start putting your phone in grayscale so that you wouldn't be it wouldn't be too compelling to look at, right? So you need to start putting your phone on grayscale, and you need to start uninstalling the apps that you do not want. And also, if it's people, you need to start creating boundaries, or also cutting off people. Like, there's so much to it. You just need to take the thing out of your life and then just throw it away for good. That's what you need to start doing for all the outs. And for things that you want to do more of, you need to start introducing it in small doses. And what I mean by small doses is, for example, if you want to start the habit of reading, you need to start reading just 1 page per day. Like, it's not hard to read 1 page per day, right? And it's also easy to replicate it tomorrow. So you need to keep the momentum going. Keep the ball going, but also build momentum. Like, you're reading 1 page for a week, and then you're starting to read 5 pages per day or for a week. Like, you need to start incorporating more of what you want to do like that. And also, the next thing is optimizing your environment. Like, you need to have a separate space for everything. Like, I know most of us don't even have a room to begin with, but you need to start making a space for everything. Like, for example, this is the space for my studying. And then, like, I have my laptop here, I have my study materials there, I have my stationery there, and also I have my extra things that I want to look at. And also, this is my space for doing makeup. Like, I have all my skincare and also my makeup essentials here. And then this is my space for just relaxing, okay? And you may ask me, why do you have a notebook where you're supposed to relax? So this is my script notebook, right? And what I do is, when I just sit down, I started to scroll, and I didn't want to do that. So what I did is, I placed my script notebook on this cushion so that would actually bring the notebook to my hand. So I would be having a notebook in my hand and also have my phone. So I can make a choice here. Like, I can just go and write, or just scroll and look at other people's lives. So what I'm trying to tell here is, you need to start placing things where you are most likely to do the thing. Like, for example, just like I said, keeping my script notebook there where I just sit and relax, that is going to actually make me script more than scroll more, right? You are giving yourself choice for becoming the person who you want to be, and you're also not forcing yourself to do the thing. You're just placing some hints, or this is actually called cues, okay? This is actually called placing cues. This is in the book called Atomic Habits. Like, just like I said, I am keeping my book here so that that will make me most likely to read the book than to not read it. If I'm going to place my book somewhere else where I cannot see it, or where it's hard for me to reach, I am not going to do the thing. Like, the mental energy spent on actually looking for things, you are eliminating that in the equation. So you are most likely to do the thing, right? That brings me to the end of the video. I'll link a PDF down below for all the questions that I mentioned earlier, and also for the template of ins and outs list. Do let me know which part you like the most, and I also hope you gathered some knowledge about how you can make your lives easier. So until next time, bye guys.